Hello my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. Friends, we are recording about the tissues of the connective tissue. These were our previous lecture. We have recorded about 4 types of the cells of the connective tissue: the osteocyte, the osteoblast, the chondrocyte, and this was the chondroblast. This was the detail of them. Little bit knowledge we should have about each cells of the connective tissue. Now let us move forward and discuss about other cells of the connective tissue. Right friends, welcome back. We discussed about the chondroblast. Now we are going to discuss about the adipocyte. Adipocyte. Look carefully. What is meant by adip? A-D-I-P. And you know, cyte means cell and adip means adipose tissue. Adip means fat, right? Fat tissue, or we say adipose tissue. In our body, wherever there are stored fats are there are stored lipids and fats, we call that tissue as adipose tissue. Now we'll discuss this tissue in detail in next coming lectures, don't worry. So adipose tissue and cyte means cell. So look, adipocyte is the cell of the adipose tissue, or adipocyte is the cell of the fat tissue. You know, in our body, around the intestines, in the abdominal area, in the buttock area, in the female breasts, around the neurons, and different areas around the heart, around the kidneys, right? We have adipose tissue, right? So in those adipose tissue, the cells are called adipocytes. And this adipocyte or this adipose tissue is also a connective tissue, right? It's also connective tissue. So we said this cell is also derived from those cells from which other type of connective tissue cells are derived, right? So what is adipocyte? Adipocyte is the cell of the fat tissue or the adipose tissue, right friends? What is their shape? Look, again we are writing the detail of these cells again. So the shape is a little bit spherical, or we say their shape is a rounded shape, right? They have rounded shape. Now look, while I will discuss about the adipose tissue in separate lecture, I will discuss about the types of adipose tissue and their functions and their synthesis, everything I will discuss. These cells are, we say they are rounded cell, and they have a large lobule inside them, right? They have a very large lobule inside them, and also there are certain cells, certain adipose cells which have lots of small lobules inside them, right? So we say unilocular fat, and this is multilocular fat. I will discuss about it in the next lectures. And this is the nucleus of this cell, right? For example, this is the nucleus of this cell, and the nucleus has been pushed to a side because of the deposition of these fat. Now in this locule, or in this bag, there is what? There is fats stored there, and in these small locules there are also fats which are present here, and they store fats. So this is unilocular adipocyte, and this is multilocular adipocyte, and I will discuss about them in detail. So they have rounded shape. This is the black line shows the cell, and inside it there is fats, right? So those cells which store fats in a big locule, in one locule, those are called unilocular fat cells, and those cells which store the fats in small many locules, we call them a multilocular fat cells, right? Then what is their number? How many adipocytes are present? So their total number, the book have written that there are 30 billion adipocytes in an adult human body. So there are 30 billion. And what is their lifespan? So they have a very long lifespan. They don't go anywhere. They are our permanent friends. Whenever they are formed and they become full of fats, they remain for long time in our body. So they have written that they are their lifespan is about 10 years. So after 10 years they will be vanished from the body, so they are our permanent friends and they will not leave us very fastly, right? So their lifespan, and then they are derived from what? They are derived from what? So again, if this is a connective tissue, right, and it's a connective tissue cell, so we say they are also derived from mesenchymal cells. And you know mesenchymes are present where? So mesenchymal cells, right? And then what is their location? Where are they present? So you know the location. They are present in the adipose tissues in our body. Adipose tissues, right? You know, we have adipose tissues, fat tissues in our body, and those cells are present, and then they are called adipocytes. So these adipocytes are present in the adipose tissue. And then what is their size? What is the size of these such cells? So they are very small cells. Their size is about 0.1 millimeter. So look friends, much bigger than these osteocytes, osteoblasts, chondrocytes and chondroblasts. They are much bigger. They are measured in millimeters, but they are measured in micrometers. They are a little bit larger cells, right? And what is their function? What is the functions of these adipocytes? So quite simple. They store fats. They store fats. Other than these functions, they also help in synthesis of glucose. They also help in synthesis of triglycerides, fats, right? And they also help in maintaining body temperature. They also help in maintaining and providing fats to the body and providing energy to the body. These are all their functions. So adipocytes, right? So about these cells, they only store fats. So this is quite enough about these cells. So friends, this was about the adipocyte. Now in the next lecture we will go towards the next type of the connective tissue cell.